Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Tuesday. Like, what day is it? Okay. Happy Tuesday. That is tacos, tequilas, and tatas if you prefer. Okay. We have a few topics to get into. And I promise y'all I was gonna be more consistent. So even when I don't feel like being on camera, I'm gonna be on camera for y'all. Because y'all my peoples, okay? But y'all make sure come on in here and like the video. Okay. Make sure that you're subscribed because you can think you're subscribed, but you might not be subscribed. Okay. And that matters. Liking, commenting, subscribing, watching the content around here and whatnot. Okay. If you do not know there's other content up, go watch the other video. Okay. There was many things I be discussing around here. So go get into it. Have a good time. Comment in the comment section of the old videos as well. But today we are here for some itty bitty chit chat. Okay. Now look, wait, am I here? I'm gonna get on camera. I'll be forgetting. Hey y'all. See, I was home today, so I don't have any lipstick. But I got my resting Grinch face on today. Cause it's cold here. We had a little snowstorm early today. It's gonna snow, I think, some more tonight, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And I'm like, I give my lips a rest or whatever. Because if you're watching live, thank you. If you watch replay, thank you. Either way it go, thank you. Okay. I was live all them days last week. I'm live today. I'll be uploading stuff. Okay, I am giving y'all consistency. I will probably be live tomorrow too. I'm also going to recap the show Fair, the Kim Kardashian and Niecy Nash show. I'm gonna recap that show. I'm gonna recap Bel Air because Bel Air had its series finale today. No, last night. Yesterday, so I'm going to recap the whole show or whatever. So those will be uploads for the morning, okay? But again, hello to those who are here now and hello to those who pop in, okay? And be like, oh, I did not know you was live. I'm going to say, yes, I am. I'm live, no lipstick. And it's so, I think I do look different with my plain lips. Okay. Like my whole face is blending together like I don't have no lip when I have no lipstick on. But it's okay. But again, we are here and I've been working. I have been working like crazy. And I'm just happy to be in. YouTube is not easy. Especially when you have a full-time job and whatnot, and the hours back and forth. But I said, girl, just push out. Okay, just push. What? I forgot my bag, girl. I bought them bags from Amazon. Those are my grocery bags. So just ignore that bag there. Cause I don't feel like moving. Okay, but yeah, that's just a shopping bag when I brought some groceries in. Okay, hey, you made the live. Okay, again, y'all can get here on time or late, or the recap, or the review, or the rewatch. I always appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, I was like, what kind of thumbnail can I put together because we only have a few stories to discuss. I feel like I got more crazy random stories than celebrity stories or whatever. But again, I do feel like sometimes the regular stuff, okay, going on in the regular life, okay, is just as important and just as entertaining as the other people. Um, so no spoilers right now. I'm gonna have spoilers. I'm not doing because I'm gonna recap the full series. From episode it had 8 episodes this season. It was 4 seasons. This season had 8 episodes, and I cried on the finale. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? It was such they covered all that needed to be covered. They wrapped up storylines that needed to be wrapped up. And when I think about the TV show Fresh Prince, that only ran for maybe I think Fresh Prince was on for like maybe 6 seasons. Let me see. How many girl, how many seasons was Fresh Prince? Yes, it was 6 seasons of Fresh Prince. So it's 4 seasons of Bel Air, and I loved the changes they did. I loved how they incorporated some great scenes from the original and how it kind of played into the series. And I think the thing I loved the most was how they wrapped up the series. Like the last scene of the series was so amazingly well. And even though it was spoiled for me because somebody posted it on one of the blogs, posted, a piece of a spoiler. So, but I still love the one I seen it. So again, that review of Bel Air will be up tomorrow morning as a premiere. And so will my recap of the All Fair TV show, which is with Kim Kardashian, Niecy Nash, Jenna Taylor, Glenn Close. Who am I forgetting? It's the two white women. The other Sarah Paulson and one other white woman that's on that show. So I'm gonna do that show as well. Because what I'm loving, what I'm loving that I'm doing now. When I'm recapping these TV shows, even though those reviews are not getting a lot of views, okay, I still like just having content out there for those who want to view it. Okay, so everybody may not flock to watch my Bel Air review, or thank you, Naomi Watts. Yes, Naomi Watts is also on the show as well. And so was a couple other people as well. But again, I like recapping shows I watch because it's not a big to do. I could just have a conversation, and those who also watch the show is this because you have a show you like to watch, but you don't have anyone to talk about with it because no one like reviews the show. And I'm like, well, just go and talk about it, Jaylee. Okay. So again, those will be up tomorrow. Okay. I love the casting on Bel Air. I'm not mad that they got Jeffrey. I was like, oh, hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? Oh my God, Jeffrey. And Uncle Phil. Even child, I'm not gonna again, the review will be up. So I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't fully watched the show yet. At all. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got this from Tord. I think this is a Tord hoodie. Tord really needs to pay me. Okay, Tord really needs to pay me as much as I buy their stuff and promote their stuff and show people myself, show folks myself in their stuff. Anyway, buy like a good hoodie because it's cold. Anyway, y'all, let's get started on my review on my show. Okay, because then we're not gonna be there long. Because I was like, when I was looking at topics, I was like, it's not really much. It's not that much. It's a couple of a few things to get into, So I was like, do a couple of a few things. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't always have a whole bunch of shit to discuss, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. But you know what? I'm gonna even make myself smaller. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about the show. Plus, when I don't have my lips on, I feel like I'm naked and I don't my face up close to my regular ass lips. Uh, yeah, yeah, I do as well. I do as well. And the getcha gotcha was because sometimes I'd be like all black or whatever. But I was like, when I was doing today's thumbnail, something said, put somebody in the middle with some color. And I love Cardi's hair. I love this hairstyle on her. I love it. I love it. And I said you have to find somewhere. And I may have to reuse that picture. Y'all know I hate reusing thumbnail pictures, often. But this was a great outfit, hair fit, facial look, and all of that stuff. Okay, so I loved it. I loved it. Wherever I go, he goes. Thank you. When I first started watching All Her Fault, I stopped at like episode 4 because I got tired. Because it was so much to take in, and I wanted to be able to fully watch it. So I watched the first 4 episodes. I waited about 2 days, watched 2 more episodes, and then after that, I watched the remainder of the season because it was a really good series. And again, people are like, ain't no good TV shows on, ain't no good series, ain't nothing on to watch, and bop 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 bop. And I was like, no, there are many good shows that are on, but ain't nobody talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a part of my job, and I think in addition to me trying to stay consistent, I can't only want to do content that is the gossip stuff, the popular stuff. I also want to put, shows and reviews out that ain't got nothing to do with the celebrities or the food list. It's just a good show to watch. It's a good show to watch, okay? So again, I'm gonna do all Her's Fault. I'm gonna do Bel Air, and I may do some other shows as well. And again, whenever I review a show, it's always premiering on the day on the morning. And that way, if I'm not live, like I wasn't live yesterday, but I put up, All Her Fault, and I put up Potomac. So I'm trying to give y'all content to consume, even if I'm not here. Okay. I refuse to watch Welcome to Dairy. Mainly because I have never watched the movie, the show, nothing with the it character because one, it ain't that I don't like clowns. He's a funny looking clown with a big forehead. It's just not my ministry. Okay. And also because I am not a scary movie person. And because I know something about that man's face is gonna jump out and scared. I'm not doing the Welcome to Dairy. I'm not doing Stranger Things. I'm not doing that mirror show. No. Okay. I have to level myself into is this just a suspenseful show with a couple of look, you know what I'm saying? Or is it a show that is meant to mind you? And I don't like being mind. Okay. There's a lot of fucking I like. Mind fucking is not one of them. So I see little clips of it on TikTok and I scroll right past. Because I know that evil little clown, Kay, is being weird. And so I avoid any red balloon shows, any white clown killer. We don't, no ma'am, no sir. Okay. Now over the winter break, I'm gonna be off for 2 weeks right around Christmas, New Year. Could I possibly cut it on in broad daylight with all my lights on in my house and the blinds open? And will I be sitting in my kitchen looking at the TV in the living room so it can't be up close to me? Maybe. Maybe I need to watch Welcome to Terry from a distance so it won't be so scary. Okay. But right now it's like, nah. I don't know. And I know a lot of folks like the show. It would probably be a great conversational piece, but I would probably be saying, it scared me. He is crazy. Why y'all letting that crazy big forehead clown person? And I ain't got time. I have time. But again, it's so many good shows that are like I'm watching Landman. I'm watching girl, you know what? Because we ain't got nothing but time, okay? A couple minutes. Couple minutes. Because what's on my list? What's on my list on Paramount? I watched Landman. I'm watching Mayor of Kingstown. I love Ghost. I love DMV. Okay. Survivor and Amazing Race. I just finished watching Tulsa King. So I watched Elsbeth. I watched Matlock. I watched MTV The Challenge. I watched Boston Blue and Sheriff County and Fire Country. I can't wait for Lioness to come back. Anything that Taylor Sheridan, Taylor Sheridan is the producer, director, creator man who did who did Yellowstone. He has all these other shows that's like on Paramount. Love every show that man does. I don't know what his parents did to make him so creative in how he does the shows, but I like every show. Now I still have not gotten into the 1892s and all the number shows, but I'll watch them eventually. But he'll be all kind of shows. Okay. Look. When I'm home and I'm not doing, YouTube stuff, and I'm not working, I'm not looking at stuff that's coming all about, I'm watching regular ass TV to take my brain off of the world. Because gas is expensive, food is expensive. I can't find no orange slices. I want a Snickers. Okay. I can't find no all kind of I just stuff. Okay. So I'll be chilling, watching regular ass shows on a regular ass television, watching my Beyond the Gates soap opera. Anyway, I get all off topic. Let's get into the weird shit. Now, again, I be on TikTok. Okay. I be watching the TikTok people do dumb stuff. I be sometimes ignoring the TikTok people doing dumb stuff. But every once in a while, I said, now, why would you do that? Now, this lady here, okay, the villain you made, okay, made a post on TikTok because allegedly somebody commented on a post she made with something either it was either mean. I don't even really know what the comment was, but it was some disparaging. I don't like what you said, and let me see. Allegedly, it was she posted about Juneteenth, MLK Day, Black History Month, Kwanzaa, and the list keeps going, getting bigger. At what point will you people be grateful? And wait, is that what he says? Be grateful for the days. That's what that being said. Mike Arnold. Oh, okay. Anyway, after somebody, a stranger, commented on her post, she went and found him.
Oh, I think this is the right building. Thanks. think this is his car. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Now, first of all, if I'm walking up or going to anyone's house, place of employment, or any establishment that they're at and I'm confronting them, I'm not going to go alone. I'm going to bring some backup.
Hello. I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here?
Yeah.
Can I speak to him?
Sure. What's this about?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Can I step in?
Now, see, when someone comes and knocks on my door, hey, looking for Jaylee, she doesn't live here. Because if I answer my door and you're asking to talk to me, but you don't know me, you're not supposed to be here. You know, she doesn't live here. And if you choose to keep talking to me, I'm going to probably shoot you.
It's cold. Sure. Thank you. How you doing? Nice. So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance?
Not really.
It was regarding Tennessee District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under.
Oh, I got you. As you? Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you?
Now, the moment someone says, you see how easy I found you, I'm shooting you. No. I'm going to probably push you out my door and say, get out. Because now I feel like my life is in danger.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Because she done found me. You know, and she told me, look how easy it is, I found you. That, to me, is a red flag. That's not safe, not only for the crazy motherfucker who came and found you, but also the one you found. Because what if the one you found is crazy and would shoot you?
It's not cool, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm going to show your wife the Grounded account I found.
Not show your wife the ground. Not you find that man on Grindr. Not you. I'ma show your wife the Grindr. So he like penis. He like penis. He like penis. I'm just a girl.
How do you feel about that? Right. It's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. In case, you don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do is read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead.
First of all, what she did is insane. It's amazing, but it's also, this could have ended horribly. She could have died. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Now, I am a firm believer in cuss them up if you need to, but I'm not searching for anybody based on comment they said on social media. I'm not. Okay.
Mike. Do apologize for my actions. And I see the consequences of my actions. And I will not do
Say it louder.
I will not do this to anyone else ever again.
Oh, good job, Mike. Thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people.
Not good job, Mike.
It's really nice meeting you. And
she left. So again, luckily she didn't die. Luckily he did not unalive her for coming to his place. I think because they said that she went to his job, and I feel like, let's say per chance that she went there and said, hey, you see how easy I found you? Hey, you know what? I am going to tell your wife about your Grindr account. What if that man panicked so much that he murdered her? It would not have made the murder right. Okay, but in this day and age, you can't go doing that kind of shit. Now, what I would have done okay, is maybe post what I found out about him. Okay, I would not like don't dox him. Say, hey y'all, this person commented and said all this crazy shit. But he riding a fucking man on Grindr. You should never go to a stranger's house to confront them. It usually never goes good. And I don't want anyone else thinking, yeah, this is the thing to do. Yeah, let's go Google them, okay, and find out where they stay. Yeah, and then once I know where they stay, okay, I can then confront them in their gay tendencies because I want them to say, I'm sorry for whatever rude, mean, bull stuff he said to me. This is not smart. It's funny, but had she been unalived as the villain that she is, that would not have been funny. Okay? So, yeah, I don't want anybody traveling to confront people. Okay, and if you find somebody who says a rude thing to you, you find out they're married to a woman with fucking men on Grindr, just post that on the social medias. Okay, don't go knocking on anyone's door. That shit is stupid. Okay, it's just dumb, and people need to stop doing dumb shit. Speaking of, now, and again, y'all know I be having different opinions about stuff. Okay. To me, this is also an example of people need to stop calling people for help when you know it could lead to some bullshit. If you are in danger, call 911. Okay, call the police first because they is supposed to get there quicker. Call your family second. This daddy is not dead. Why? Because a crazy person shot him when he came up there because the daughter called and said, hey, daddy, I'm fussing with somebody.
Mourning the loss of Dominique Goodman. They say he was shot and killed in this Bojangles parking lot
Bojangles.
Sunday afternoon. His relative, Marlon, lately rushed to the restaurant on Roosevelt Highway.
My son called me and I didn't hesitate, jumped up and got ready and came out here.
She says Goodman came to the restaurant because his teenage daughter, who works there, called him asking for help.
I guess her and the manager might have got into it or something like that. So she called her dad, which any child would do.
And that is true. Okay, she's a teenager. She don't know what's going on. Daddy, this man is fussing at me or whatever. I also hate the fact that she even felt the need to call her father because that means no one was at that restaurant who was in any kind of way trying to be the voice of reason. You know, but I still wish before we call family to come confront and handle an altercation, can we please call the police first? Okay, just in case some shit pop off.
And the dad came up there to see about his daughter.
Lately said,
when dad probably came guns a-blazing, okay? Because that's my daughter. She's a teenager. We don't know what she said to dad about what had happened. But the sad part is dad then came up to her job at the Bojangles and not a damn manager done shot him.
As when Goodman arrived, the manager was waiting for him in the parking lot.
Now he's laying there on the ground and his family seeing him. You know, it's sad. That's sad.
Palmetto police say they believe a Bojangles employee fired the shots and is now in custody. Officers responded to the shooting around 1:15 p.m.
Y'all were late.
Blocking off the area for more than 4 hours. A representative for Bojangles tells 11 Alive News its hearts go out to the victim and all those impacted. Writing in part, the safety of our guests and team members is always our top priority. The franchisee is fully cooperating with local law enforcement as they conduct their investigation. Lately, pleading for an end to the violence.
I'm just telling everybody, put down these guns, start thinking.
That now has her family planning a funeral this holiday season.
It's terrible. I mean, because here come Christmas, they wait, you know, he probably got everything ready for him. And now you got to spend the holidays without your dad and their cousin and brothers.
Family mourning the loss of Dominique Goodman.
And I think it's so weird that people's first notion in an argument is get a gun. I feel like, what you scared for? You can't fight. And you big, bold, and bad to fuss with a teenage daughter who worked there. Why you scared her daddy up there now? You know, also, yeah, I need parents to tell kids, hey, if you up here beefing with your manager and things start to escalate, come home. Don't keep arguing, come home. Because when any child, any daughter, son, whoever, call their parent, like, hey, I'm up at work and this person is fussing at me and I don't know what to do. Most parents come in hot. And while you do expect your parents to protect you and, that's your safety, I do wish there was a way for her to know, hey, just go home. Dad, I'm finna come home because he up here fussing at me. Because he done came up there and now they're saying the dad and the manager was having some kind of argument that escalated to the dad getting shot and him dying. But I just feel like it's crazy that people don't think before they act. And I always say, like, even at work, I tell my employees, I be like, hey, count to 10. Okay? Count to 10, calm the fuck down. Because if you're running on pure emotion, and you're pissed, you're upset or whatever, calm the fuck down. Count to 30. Sometimes we just count to 30 and keep it pushing. We will stop being upset. We will stop being mad, and we can avoid tragedy. Because the daddy now dead. The manager is now he was arrested for he was charged with murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, which probably mean they got into a fight. He probably physically hit somebody. But again, we have to start learning how to, hey, maybe let's not make shit worse by calling more people up to a crazy situation. Maybe I need to just leave. Daddy, I'm coming home. Or Daddy, come get me. I'm walking down the street. I done walked away because he's being crazy and I got to have this bullshit. But again, it's again crazy decisions. Okay. Now I said, now what the fuck? 8 Philly teens arrested after stealing $2,000 worth of merchandise from Dick's. First of all, what you get from Dick's Sporting Goods for $2,000? Y'all saw all the stuff. Again, they were arrested for stealing $2,000 worth of merch from Dick's Sporting Goods for their football tournament. They made it to the championship, but missed the damn game because there was
where members of a Philadelphia youth football team were arrested accused of trying to steal thousands of dollars in goods from a store in Davenport. Tampa Bay 28 reporter Mary O'Connell has the surveillance video and learned how investigators caught them.
Sheriff probably on camera.
Grady Judd said instead of representing their team with pride, a group of teens chose to steal, and now they're facing consequences.
Now, did they not have what they needed and thought stupidly to steal it? Now that's a stupid thought. Again, we are discussing stupid decisions. Okay, children and young folk making stupid decisions.
Take a look at this video the Polk County Sheriff's Office shared with us. The Sheriff's Office said they arrested 8 teens who were caught in the act of conspiring to steal more than $2,000 worth of merchandise from Dick's Sporting Goods in Davenport. This played out on Saturday morning. Sheriff Judd said they came into the store in 2 groups and started stealing.
If you come here to Polk County and
not him. That's the same sheriff who put
still, there's no notices to appear, there's no warnings, you're in handcuffs and taken to the county jail or taken to juvenile lockup, period.
The Sheriff's Office said the suspects were identified as members of a Philly youth football team, the United Thoroughbreds, who were in Polk County for a tournament. The Sheriff's Office tells us the teens were taken to the Juvenile Assessment Center and weren't able to take part in the scheduled championship game. In Winter Haven, Mary O'Connell, Tampa Bay 28.
Now, why the fuck would they do that? Okay. Now, why would y'all go to the Dick's Sporting Goods store? Okay, try to steal all together. First of all, 8 black kids. Look, I'm not trying to sound racist, but I just feel if 8 black teenagers walked in the store with no parent or no adult with them and start grabbing shit, even I'm gonna say, what the fuck are they doing? Why they put them on their shirt? Do they know we can see them? Is it the police that call because, hey, these kids is in here concealing merchandise, stealing? Okay. I say it all the time. You can't, they are always watching. Okay. And y'all done went to this damn place, got arrested, missed the championship game. So your parents pissed, your coaches are pissed, the schools is pissed, the city's pissed. Why? Because you're making dumbass decisions. I feel like what could y'all have needed at the store that y'all ain't already have? So again, dumb ass decisions. Okay. Now, I don't know who ordered the contraband drop and seal at the South Carolina prison, but they say a drone was out here trying with steak and crab legs, Old Bay seasoning, weed. I was like, no, what the fuck? How do you even get all of this in one package?
South Carolina Department of Corrections says a drone carrying steak and crab legs landed in a prison yard at the Lee Correctional Institution in Bishopville. Well, guards, they seized the contraband on Sunday. Inside the illicit package, look what they found. Steak, crab legs, cartons of cigarettes, marijuana, and don't forget that Old Bay seasoning.
Now, who the fuck packed the bag? Who? Was the meat frozen? Because the meat gonna go bad.
Well, prison officials are now investigating flying a drone near a prison carries up to 30 days in jail, and then dropping contraband could land you 10 years in prison. The South Carolina Department.
Who bagged up all that weed? Who placed the order? Okay, y'all, that is Old Bay seasoning, crab legs, steak, a carton of cigarettes. Okay, a whole carton. A carton is like 12 packs or 18. I don't know how many packs it is. But I was like, who the fuck did it? And I'm like, and then to back up the weed too. You need the seasoning. You can't not have the seasoning. Everything in that bag was illegal. And you up to dropping over the girl. If they can trace the drone, they can probably figure out who did it. But separate from that, this probably means somebody been dropping drugs and food the whole time. Okay. And this time it got caught. Somebody, that's such a that's a list. Hey, I need some weed. I need some crab legs. Okay. I need some Marlboro cigarettes. I need some Old Bay. No, not Lawry's. I need Old Bay. No. The little one, not the big one. Okay. Put the weed in a Ziploc bag. Okay, because I gotta seal in the smell. Okay. So you can't tell me that the damn prison over there in South Carolina without already getting drop bags of drugs, meat, and seasoning. And this time somebody got caught. Okay. I was like, no, what dumb shit is this? Okay. Now, this to me is a bit of a tall tale of which parent are you? Are you the parent who feel like if somebody hit my child, I've taught my child knock their ass out, okay? Or you say, hey, if someone hit you, only defend yourself to the level of which the situation needs. Don't go overboard, okay? Because in Georgia, the mama's son tossed this girl across the room a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot of bit, a little bit, because she slaps him.
Story that you can only see here on 11 Alive, showing a Snellville middle school boy throw his female classmate into some desks before walking out of the room. 11 Alive's Chase Howell spoke to the mother of the boy.
I'm a firm believer in everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. Okay, if you put your hands on my son or my daughter, hey, knock their ass out real tough, real heavy. Okay. Okay, knock their ass out real good. Don't shoot them. Okay. But if they put their hands on you, get them out of your space. And if you have to toss a motherfucker over the desk,
boy who's in that video who says people have it all wrong, and she has proof.
So again, kids being kids, and they need first go do some fucking work. Okay, why y'all not working?
Was this slap that Adriana Cotton says set her son Derek over the edge?
I guess it was a slap in the
again. She slapped my face, little toss. You slap my face, a little toss. Sometimes all it's about is getting somebody out of your space. Because what if the one slap turned into two slaps? Okay.
the face the first time. Something was said after that. He just scrolled on his phone. It happened a few more times where she hit him repeatedly. And the part that the video that I showed you was the last slap that she did before he finally retaliated.
On Friday, I interviewed Paradise Muhammad, the girl you see slapping Derek before getting through.
Once there's video footage of you slapping my child, as long as my child did not unalive you, girl, keep your hands to yourself.
The video we showed you originally was given to me by her family, and it only showed part of the full video. And while we were unable to get a hold of Cotton yesterday, she ended up reaching out with an extended version of the clip. But here's how Paradise answered me when I asked if she hit her classmate during our interview.
Did you smack him 3 times?
No, wasn't no.
Because the person at the school I talked to said there's video of you hitting the kid 3 times before he snatched you up. Is that true?
No.
Once somebody tells me, hey, we have video footage, I'm lawyer. Get out. Okay? I'm not saying shit because now you're on camera lying. Because there's footage of you slapping that boy in his face. And the fact that the parents first only showed the video of the daughter getting tossed, not the video of the daughter slapping the boy, it's proof to me y'all wanted attention for your damn daughter. And now she lying on camera. And sir, did your daughter hit him? No, ma'am. No, look, girl. No, we have video footage that shows a full. And even if it wasn't a hard slap, even if it was a little slight, I don't care. Don't put your hands on my child.
But does Cotton think her son took things too far? I asked.
Do you think that your son went overboard with how he handled the situation when this 115-pound girl slapped him in the face?
How much she weighed don't matter. So because she's a woman. So?
Absolutely not. And I say that because I teach my girls to keep their hands to themselves. If they were to hit a male, expect to get hit back like one. That's how I was raised. And then when it comes to my men, my young boys becoming men, if a female is putting their hands on you and you have all right to defend yourself, don't hit them back because you can seriously hurt them. Restrain them some way, somehow restrain them and then walk away.
And that's exactly what her son did. Okay. That girl was in front of him. Slap, slap. Okay, let me pick you. Let me just toss you. Boom. And I'm gonna walk away. Okay. Because you keep so again, I don't think he did anything wrong. Now, did he have to, toss her? He didn't have to, but she did not have to put her hands on that boy. Again, teach our children. Everybody ain't playing with y'all. Okay. It's not everybody not playing. Okay. Also, this man ain't playing. Why do people who commit crimes get scared once it's time for them to do time for said crime? Okay, this man busted out of the jail. The jail.
Security camera footage from the Douglas County Courthouse capturing the moment investigators say 33-year-old Stephen Henry rushes to the emergency exit, attempting to leave. The doors are locked, so he tries slamming against them. You can see the glass shatter in the top left corner of the door, but that doesn't stop him. He tries to get a running start before slamming his shoulder into the doors again.
Now I'm still wondering why he didn't go out the regular door. Why did he pick the emergency? Like he can go out the front door?
Still, they don't budge. After multiple attempts, finally, on the 7th try, Henry slams into the doors and wedges himself between the now busted left door and the still locked right door. Then,
that man, child, slipped out.
He takes off.
He caused a lot of damage to the door.
An estimated $15,000 in damage, to be specific.
He was there because he had some warrants that he wanted to clear up. And then upon learning that he was going to have to get booked into jail that day, he fled the courtroom.
How was that able to transpire?
There's a deputy in the courtroom. At the time, the deputy was processing another person who came in off the street that day that had to be booked in. And so it just happened to be a small amount of time where there wasn't a deputy available.
Typically, when that happens, the sheriff's office says the judge will wait for the deputy to return before moving on to anyone in the courtroom with a warrant. But they say in this case, Henry was alerted to his outstanding warrants and took off before the deputy could return. The sheriff's office says this photo shows Henry walking away from the courthouse after busting through the emergency exit, which is now boarded up.
Now you on the news. Now you got a whole busted up shoulder. Body gonna be bruised up. $15,000.
The two previous that he had going into court that day, the contempt warrant, and then he's wanted on the felony destruction of property.
Henry is a convicted felon. The sheriff's office says past charges include things like burglary, assault, and criminal impersonation.
Lock his ass up. Because if you have simple warrants and simple shit, why would you call girl again? Dumb decisions of dumb people. You all over the news now. You will be arrested, sir. Okay, jail. Okay, more dumb shit. Okay, and
This morning we're learning 32-year-old Clinton Adams was arrested and recently charged with raping several women. Here's a photo detectives just releasing of him right now. They want the public to have it.
He looked demonic. He looked evil.
This image in their mind because they believe there could be additional victims out there and they want them to come forward. Well, LAPD says on 2 separate incidents, Adams met 2 different female victims and invited them to a residence where he forcibly sexually assaulted them.
I'm also going to tell y'all people, I'm going to say this with extreme certainty. There is never a time that you should meet somebody on social media and upon your first interaction, you're meeting them at a house. You know, look, the day and age, I grew up in prime time. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when I was, between ages 18 and in my 20s, you could meet somebody and go hang out at their house, and you would live to tell the tale. I have stories to tell. Okay, it was safer when I was, a teenager. I was 18. Between the ages like 18, I say 25, because those are my party years. But again, it was safer back then. But in this day and age, you can't meet nobody on social media and then meet up with them at a house. It's not safe. You wanna know why? Because motherfuckers is crazy.
Adams, who is a Los Angeles resident, is known on social media platforms under the username Clinton Lord, and he has hundreds of thousands of followers.
Which is insane. He's a rapist.
Again, police want to get this image out here. This is video right here of his confirmed TikTok account. Public, though, they want them to be aware because, again, there could be more victims out there. Anyone who may have been a victim or has additional information.
His boots don't match his outfit. He looked dirty and dusty.
Information regarding Clinton Adams is urged to contact Los Angeles Police Department. Adams, as of right now, is still in custody and currently scheduled to go back in court on Monday, December 8th.
Lock his ass up. Okay? Immediately. Okay, I don't know. Child, again, y'all be safe out in these streets. Period. Y'all, stop playing with bears. Now, if you look back in the corner, okay? A bear is literally attacking the worker over a snack, allegedly. Okay. This is so over in China and whatnot, but I need human beings to stop acting like wildlife, bears, lions, tigers, hippos, sharks. I need them to stop watching a basketball hoop. At this point, that man gonna die. I just need people move the parrot. The bear gonna eat the parrot. Girl, what is you doing? The point of the matter is, stop treating these animals like it's playtime. They're animals. Okay? They're animals. And if you don't have no proper rules or regulations or protocol, okay, when the goddamn bear attacks the worker bees over some fucking snacks, well then, hey, close down the bear habitat. Okay, because the bear he ain't playing no more. What girl? First of all, if a bear attacked me at work, I'm gonna own the goddamn thing. If the bear ever attacked me at work, I'm gonna own everything. I'm just saying, stop playing with these bears. Okay. Also, they are starting now. Look, when I saw the story, I thought about Wendy and Eddie. I promise you, watch Wendy and Eddie gonna probably say, well, the reason our footage didn't have nothing, they probably jammed the Wi-Fi. So they're saying that burglars are now trying to jam the Wi-Fi, okay, to hide from security cameras.
Doorbell camera video shows what Bel Air, Texas police say are skilled thieves approaching a suburban home. But look what happens as they get closer. The camera starts to glitch and the picture warps, all because police say the thieves are using a jammer, a small device that disables a home's Wi-Fi. It's something security systems rely on. Police say the use of Wi-Fi jammers is growing, ramping up just as the holiday season peaks, with criminals targeting packages left on the doorstep. Security experts say to protect your deliveries,
the first thing is you can get a hardwired system that is not dependent on Wi-Fi.
Plus, consider a locking parcel box, schedule deliveries for when you're home, and opt for a camera that records on an SD card.
Either way it go, motherfuckers are scheming and scamming. Okay? Scheming, scamming, stealing. So be aware. Okay? Be prepared and whatnot. Okay? Let's do some celebrity news now. But y'all take 30 good old seconds, y'all. And y'all like the video. And we are back. There was a whole bunch of Golden Globe nominations. But y'all know I like all the black people. So some black people that we love, have been nominated for the Golden Globes. And I think it's all stuff I kind of watch. Sinners is up for Best Movie. And I might watch Sinners again this weekend. So Sinners was up for Best Movie. Also one belt after the other because that's what Taylor Taylor is in. Who else I care about? But F1 because that's what Damson Idrison was in F1. Wicked for Good, Sinners, okay, all is up for awards. Tessa Thompson is up for an award. I like her. I also like Julia Roberts, but whatever. It's the black people. Okay. Michael B. Jordan. Look, Michael B. for best performance by a male actor in a movie. He's up for Senator. I'm like, is he up for Smoke or Stack? I hope both. I really want Sinners to win in every category. Okay, in every category. Period. Okay. Cynthia Erivo was up for Wicked for Good, which we love. We love her. That movie was so good. Who else is up? Taylor Taylor's up for Best Supporting Actress for her one battle. I did not see one battle after the other. I did not see that, but I heard it was really good and whatnot. Ryan Coogler is up for Best Director for Sinners. Again, we are rooting for everybody black. Okay, he's also up for Best Screenplay for Sinners for Ryan Coogler. And we just have to celebrate. Okay, celebrate and whatnot. See, I really want, the people to win. Because look, this year was just great for movies and actors and whatnot. And we have to recognize when we get nominated for things or whatever. But I really want Ryan Coogler, Sinners, to win everything is up for. Period. I don't care. I mean, Dwayne, because Dwayne John, he's black, right? Is he mixed? Stop. He's up too for what? Sterling K. Brown's up for Best Performance. Now look, Paradise season 2 is coming, I think next year, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. AO was up for I Love the Bear. So AO's up for The Bear. Okay. Now I didn't watch Black Mirror, but go hear Rashida. I don't know who Tramiel Tillman. I didn't watch Severance. Okay. Black man, hey black man. He's handsome. Kevin Hart. I still have not watched. Did y'all watch Kevin Hart's special? I didn't watch it. Yeah. Abbott Elementary. I love that show as well. And again, I just want Sinners to win. Okay. And Raphael Sadiq is up for the song I Lie to You, which is a song from the movie. So we're going to hope and pray. We're going to hope and pray they win some things. Yeah. Anyway, because what else can we do, Jesus? Crazy news. Do y'all watch Love Hip Hop? Now, this is the crazy part. Wasn't Erica Banks the rapper girl who Carl Crawford tried to make her a Meg Thee Stallion clone? Wasn't that her? I feel like that was her. But she was on Love and Hip Hop, right? She was on Love and Hip Hop. Child, she got arrested again. Okay, was pulled over in a stolen car with drugs with ecstasy and weed. I said, no, look, y'all know my rule. Stop doing. You can't be in a stolen car with drugs. Okay, if you're gonna be in a stolen car, just let that be the crime. The car is stolen. But you can't be in a stolen fucking car with drugs on you. That's just stupid. Okay, so she was pulled over. It was her and another girl, and she was in the stolen car, pulled over. Okay, they had a tent over the license plate, which I believe is legal, which is illegal. Okay. And so that's what they had put over because they seem like you own some bull stuff. A stolen car, a tinted cover over the license plate, mean we can't read it, okay? It ain't allowed in there. Okay. They ran, the car was reported stolen. And Erica, Erica was not the driver. Somebody named Amani Durton. Okay. Searched the vehicle. In her purse, she had ecstasy. Okay. And then the other girl, Amani, had weed. I'm like, y'all riding around in a stolen car with ecstasy and weed. Both locked up. Got you locked up. Now they both have gotten out since then. Stop being dumb. If you're gonna be in a mug shot, look like, yes, I'm transporting drugs. Yes, she looked like I'm going to drop some pills off. Okay, I'm going to drop off some weed. She looked like she's on some bullshit. So again, y'all, one, don't ride in stolen cars. Okay, and only ride in cars that you know, hey, no, that's her car. That's her car. That's her car. So yeah, y'all, stop being dumb. Don't do stolen cars. Now, Busta Rhymes was around there. Was he getting punked? Because it was 2 separate videos of him like going off on folks.
Hey. What's good, my brother? What's good? All right, chilling. Bronx in the house, you heard? You take a flick for me?
I gotta go inside. What y'all think I might?
I can't get one real quick. Bronx in the house real quick, Buster.
Why is his chain so thick? Is he working his neck out? You know, do people wear thick chains to get thick necks?
Appreciate the love.
Let me get one. I'll see you later. Stay black, you heard? Stay black, buzz.
So what else I'm supposed to be? You a clown now too?
Nah, I ain't no clown.
What the fuck you mean stay black?
That's my slogan.
I don't know that slogan. Don't say it to me.
I'm
not joking with you.
Photo though. It's all good.
Fuck that. I ain't doing your photo.
All right, have a good day though.
You have a better day.
Happy holidays and all that. Happy New Year and all that. All right, cool.
Keep playing. Y'all niggas bug the fuck out. Keep playing.
That's what I'm saying. Stay black is my thing, bro.
I don't give a fuck what it is. That
All right,
is what
cool.
I do.
All right, no doubt.
Bozo ass nigga.
All right,
Y'all
cool.
stop playing.
All right, cool. Have a good night.
Who pissed Miss Cheerios?
All right, bro.
Stop talking to me, bro. How about that? Say something else.
That's some funny shit, bro. Wasn't even coming off with negative energy, bro. No, I wasn't. That's my slogan, bro. That wasn't even negative energy, bro. Now, have a good night, though. Stay black. All right, have a good night, bro. Stay black.
He kept saying stay black after Busta was upset. I feel like, so why you fuss with Busta Rhymes? He got a big belly now. He chilling and whatnot. Now I do feel like you telling someone to stay black can be seen as an insult because what else am I supposed to do? I can't help but be black. To me, telling somebody black, hey, stay black, to me, it means you a sellout because you won't do this and you won't do that. Yeah, so stay black. So I can see how it can be looked at as an insult and whatnot. But again, Busta, calm down, sir, because you have something to lose. So please stop. But then again, okay, at this event, okay, somebody thought that he was Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Oh,
Tracy.
What?
What did I just say? Wait. What did you say?
Nah.
Bro, what did you just say?
My boy out here.
Hold on. Put your camera down. What did you just say?
Let the gentleman right here roll the trailer.
It's Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan.
Tracy, my boy.
What does that mean?
I don't know. My boy said Tracy.
I also don't know why is Busta Rhymes surrounded by a whole bunch of young people. Like, what event is he at? Because why look, no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. But Busta Rhymes being out here in them tight ass white pants and tight ass sweater with a young white boy who seemingly does not know who he is. What event are you even at?
I'm not talking to you, homie. I don't need you to tell me.
Whatever.
I'm trying to understand.
Clearly, Alfie don't know Busta Rhymes. Okay, or yeah, it's a whole weird situation. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Is he a Toys R Us kid? He may be a Toys R Us kid. He don't want to grow up. But I'm like, why not just walk away?
I'm asking you a question. I ain't calling you out. I understand. I don't know what that means either. That's why I'm asking you what it means. That's the only way I can think. Tracy, my boy. What that mean?
Everyone say Tracy. So I'm saying Tracy.
I ain't hear nobody say Tracy. You don't know what Tracy.
It's Tracy Morgan. Oh, Tracy.
What? Now, does Busta Rhymes look like Tracy Morgan? No. They just both happen to be light-skinned men with a belly. Light skin. They both happen to be, dark-skinned black men with a belly and the nose shaped the same way. But in hindsight, Busta Rhymes does not look like Tracy Morgan and vice versa. But even it's to me, when people are in this kind of environment, these young social media kids who do shit for attention, for clicks and views, it's not smart to go. They're gonna try to embarrass you, and you cussing him out makes you look bad because clearly he don't know you, or he's trying to get a moment, and you was on the rah shit. Walk away and say, man, fuck you, Alfie. If he call you Tracy Morgan, okay, well, fuck you, Alfie. Go on somewhere, alfalfa. Okay, call him somebody else too. But fussing with him makes you look. So Busta, go home. Okay, go home, Busta. Go home. You didn't cuss 2 people out for no goddamn reason. It's getting ridiculous. Okay. What Todd and Candy, right? So Candy is in New York. She is in the play and Juliet that will be on Broadway. And she was on The View this morning singing. Okay, she was doing the song and with a singing, baby, baby, please, girl, singing. Okay, did a great job. And we see that Todd, Candy, great job, keep aspiring and doing your thing. And she said, thank you. Now, first of all, anybody who is challenging the prenup and wants our kids, don't say shit to me. Okay? You either want this smoke or no. Because even him saying, oh, Candy's gonna be away for a few months, I have that kid. No, you can't have it. And to me, does that mean, Todd, like, yeah, go work and make that money because I want some of your money. I want spouse support. I want child support. So yes, be over there in New York working. Go, girl, go. Okay. Now, could this also be just a nice olive branch of him trying to support his soon-to-be ex-wife? It's possible. A lot of folk had posted, oh, great, Ken, because it was really a great. It was a short performance of what's coming on Broadway. It was really, really good. You can see it on the Views Instagram. And it could be him just being nice. It's possible, but not if you are telling your lawyers to try to challenge the prenup and you want custody of the kids because I'm a working mom. I would be like, yeah, don't say shit to me. Okay? Don't do it. And a part of me feel like this, Todd, no, if Candy feel like I'm still supportive of her, maybe she'll give me what I want. Just maybe I'll get what I want. So is it a good thing? I mean, yes, because you don't want the parents at odds. If you have young children, you want them to be able to go along. But Todd, we don't like you right now, Todd. Todd, you are on our list. Okay, a little bit. Also, Glorilla. So Glorilla had that nose job, and she was looking real funny. Not funny. Different. She was looking different. Okay, and folks felt like, oh, she must have done something else to her face. She's like, no, the work is just settling.
Don't blame this facial balancing shit on me, okay? Just say a bitch cute, because I didn't do no facial balance. You just wanted my nose job to look fucked up, and it settled in, and I look good, and now y'all mad, and now y'all saying that I got everything done. You just have to give it some time. It take time to heal. Y'all ready to talk about a bitch, and then the motherfucker settled in. Now y'all on talking about a bitch got X, Y, and Z done to their face. It's still big. It just settled. Don't blame.
So I mean,
this facial balancing shit on me, okay?
Truthfully, I liked how she looked before. No shade. I feel like she didn't need the nose job at all. But she wanted it, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I never felt like she needed any facial work. But she do look different in the face now. We know she got her titties done. Like people, get things done and whatnot. It's fine by me. I don't really care. But I do think she looks different. She doesn't look like a completely different person. But I don't want her to get any more work. Because Cardi got stuff. Because Cardi look different. But Cardi don't look bad different. Cardi looks naturally different because of surgery. Okay? Glow, you're at that point where you don't need to do nothing else. Okay? No titty stuff, no ass stuff, no nothing else. We don't nothing else. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now Glow and Cardi were people who said to me, I'm not getting this, I'm not doing nothing. They both wouldn't have things done. So again, they both look great, but she looked different. But cute. Congrats, girl. I was gonna do so LiAngelo Ball's wife, because he's going through the divorce, the girl Rashida, posted on social media saying, poor baby, been on this earth for 6 days, still ain't seen or heard from her daddy. Wow. And I feel like, girl, you actively got with that man while his baby's mother was still postpartum. You got with him while he was still involved in some kind of way in a relationship, parentingship, situationship with his ex who had just had his baby. So you cannot be complaining that the same treatment he gave Nikki baby, he's giving you. Because she said once he got with you, he stopped visiting the kids. And now your child is born and y'all ain't together no more. And now he's ignoring your baby. Now, that don't mean that he ain't, that does not mean that he, was fine. What it means is what goes around comes around. What it means is you saw how he treated his kid's mom before you. You saw her complaining about him not being active in the kid's life because he had, got somebody new or whatever. And now you're experiencing the exact same thing that she went through. And the bad part about it was you were commenting about it when it was happening, as if you won some prize. Posting with him, pictures with him. Oh, he bought me this car and blah blah blah. Not baby's here, and now he ain't picked you. He didn't pick somebody else. So I don't think anyone feels any kind of sympathy for you or your baby. Because you didn't care when he did that exact same thing to his 2 kids' mom. And I don't even like Nikki baby. But even I felt like how he treated her was wrong. But now you're getting it, which makes him the asshole. And anyone who dates him is stupid. A little bit. Cause nigga, what? I don't care about that part. Where's Porsha? Hold on. What's two things, Porsha? Well, first of all, Porsha and them said, Cynthia and them said, Drew and them said something. Y'all know Porsha got me blocked, child. Am I still blocked? Yep. Porsha still has me blocked, but whatever. I can still see you. But something's brewing. We don't know. And the fact that last season Porsha went so hard at Drew, and now this season, oh, we're buddy. Oh, Porsha. Anyway, separately from that, Porsha, where did I save it? Porsha is switching. I can't play it. I think the music. I think the song. I can't play the music. So there, Porsha and her girlfriend, girl, is out here together. Now, the reason I said Porsha is out here switching up again, okay, it's a reason for that. Every time Porsha gets in, this is the thing. You have to know who you is as a person before you try to get with somebody else. And every time Porsha get in a new relationship, she becomes somebody different. She switches who she is. Porsha with Cordell was a wholesome, Bible thumping, I don't go to strip clubs, my man, my husband, I'm a wife person, I'm everything else second. She was a wife to Cordell. Okay, she was no party or whatever. She was a completely different person. Okay, boom. She left Cordell. They got divorced. The next person we see her with was Dennis. Now she's a hookah lounge party girl out here and whatever. You spread the logo and sipping it wide or whatever, hanging out with Dennis at the all that stuff. Got pregnant. Okay. Oh, now I'm Dennis, all that. Okay. They broke up. She got with Simon. Then she was a Nigerian. Child, she over there in Ghana, in Nigeria, and she every time she get with somebody, she switches who she is to be more like them. We don't know who Porsha is. We have Court did a job perfect by far, but that is not, girl. Every time Porsha get with somebody, she becomes more like them. She monitors and mimics their antics. She matched their level of whatever. The fact that she had a 18 wedding celebration with her and Simon. I'm like, girl, I'm seeing Porsha and Simon. Porsha and Simon, she became a freaking Nigerian. Every time Porsha gets with a new person, she adapts to whoever they are. She adapts to whatever they do. And because she had Dennis' name tattooed on her. She had Simon's name tattooed on her. Okay, I'm a Ghana woman. I'm a Nigerian woman, and I think it's sad that every time we see her with somebody she's dating, because this is the child. Hold on, because Porsha, this Porsha, her and Cordell. She was more demure, more calm. I'm a wife. I can't be. I'm saying every time she get with somebody, she switches who she is as a person. And there's a difference between growing as a person and evolving into, a newer version of yourself versus morphing into whoever the man is that you're with. And and I was looking at the video of her with the new girlfriend, and I'm like, am I a hater? I don't want to be a hater. And I was like, no, she is switching again, because I was like, damn, Porsha with Cordell was one person. Even when Cordell left her, homeless and destitute and broke, and she was at her mama's house. Even that was a different Porsha. And then she was different with Dennis and with Simon. And then I just felt like, who is the real Porsha? Like, who is she? Does Porsha even know who Porsha is? Does I don't know. Don't know. And because she was, and even with her and Dennis, because her and Dennis got together so quick and she got pregnant so quick, we never even really saw their relationship at all. But she was out here hanging out at hookah lounges or whatever and playing wifey. Beautiful daughter. Okay, beautiful daughter. But again, she then played house with Dennis. And now Porsha wants us to believe that she's a lesbian. Now, I don't think she eating coochie. Okay, I had to put it down. I don't think Porsha around here eating cooch at all. I do, however, feel like, because the sound here went off, I do feel like Porsha is just morphing into the next thing she needs to get a storyline. Because Porsha, I'm a lesbian. Look how turned we is. Look how turned we is. Look at me and my girlfriend at the house in our black outfits and stuff, having a good time. See, I don't need Simon. Not at all. I don't need Simon. All I need is me. All I need is me. Again, y'all can believe all y'all want to. Their Porsches right here, child eating cooch. She ain't eating no damn cooch at all. Okay, at all. It ain't gonna happen. It's the means to an end. I need something to discuss on the show. I had a liar. They called Cordell gay. You know, Dennis was a cheater. Simon was a scammer, and so I just went to vagina. Honestly, if I can't get no man, I'm gonna get a woman with a book bag and dick. And I'm like, if you, I guess so. You know, so yeah, she switched, and again, she gonna switch again. She is, and I would hate for people to not know who I am. You know, for it to feel as if every time they see me, I'm somebody different, and it's never really. Now, maybe this is the real Porsha, but we won't know until she dates somebody new. Okay. Wendy Williams is in that conservatorship, and her lawyer said she should be free soon.
Plan you have to get her out of the guardianship, and when can we expect some movement in court?
The plan is this. There are guardianship attorneys, and we're watching and waiting. They've assured Wendy by year's end she'll be out of guardianship. No.
Now, I hope it's true, because he's saying, per the lawyers, per the guardianship people, Wendy should be free and out of this guardianship by the end of the year.
Guardianship should feel like a sentence. And honestly, Wendy's does. Wendy's feels like a sentence.
She said it was $18,000 a month she was paying this
approximately. Yeah, imagine. Just imagine, of her money, not the state's money, her money.
What's the plan you have to get her out of the guardianship, and when can we expect some movement in court?
That's all he said. I feel like I still can't believe that they're even allowed to hold somebody in a guardianship for so long and then spend so much of that person's money on lodging. I'm like, shouldn't we spend $18,000 a month? And it's like a one room a studio apartment, but I can't go nowhere. So, and because the end of the year is what, it's like 3 weeks away. I'm hoping and praying and wishing that it's true, that per her attorney, that the guardianship, it began in 2022. So it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since bitch, if I woke up tomorrow and Bank of America or Chase said, hey, JB, we're going to freeze your assets. Oh, and we're going to allow someone else. Bitch, what? Because her bank had concerns, which triggered all of this shit 3 years ago. And who knows how much money has been spent in these, because it's not only paying for Wendy's lodging. I think they're also paying the fucking guardian lady. Now, the good thing about this is, once she is, out of the guardianship, I still need someone to be helping Wendy. I hope Wendy gets some kind of 4-part docuseries, but done in the best healthy way, experiencing and discussing what she's went through these past 3 years. And she's able to tell her story, make money off of her story, recoup whatever she's been spent these past 3 years. And then she can go and relax in Florida with her dad, her family, whatever. But they have somebody who's watching her. But I do feel like Wendy needs, in a sober mind, needs to have some kind of, docuseries or whatever, explaining all she went through the past couple years, and how she planned to stay clean, sober, and mentally healthy going forward. But the first step is her being free of this guardianship, which hopefully will end before the end of this year. Because I said, what are y'all doing? Okay, I can't believe it. Man, spending her fucking, girl, you spending my money. Why am I paying somebody to do shit? I don't know that lady. Y'all know I don't like Jeezy no more. Okay, I don't. I love his music. And if his song come on, bitch, I'ma get ratchet, okay? But him and his I am such, anyway. Jeezy up and talking to Bishop, right? And I was a good husband. What you, Savannah?
What did you learn from it?
I learned I was a great husband.
Were you? The fact that Jeezy operates from a point of feeling like he didn't do nothing wrong in that marriage. And he still comes off as if it wasn't me, it was really her. Because I was a good husband. I learned what I can.
I can't be. I got a beautiful daughter out of the situation, so there's no regrets there. But I learned a lot about myself. I learned that there's things that I continue to work on. I learned about, my preferences for things, the type of space that I need, the type of moments that I need to decompress about certain things, and this just unselfish nature, that I was selfish in my prior life. And I think just going forward in life, it just taught me how to give someone else grace and actually listen to understand rather than just to listen to reply.
Now, I don't know what book he read, okay, that told him, hey, I'm going to give some real general responses. I'm not really saying shit. I'm not really answering the question because I learned I'm a good husband. Okay, I got a great daughter out of it. And, I need space. I need to decompress. That's so general. To me, that means you didn't learn shit. You're just putting words together to make it sound good. I learned, what I need, the space I need. Nigga, what? Again, the issue I've always had with the Jeezy, Jeannie Mai marriage, divorce debacle is before dating and being with Jeannie Mai, Jeezy never really publicly was out here with any women. You know what I'm saying? He was never a public relationship person, which is fine. And then he got with Jeannie, who was a public person. He then became a public person, because of being made to her. And a part of me feel like once he realized he could not control his life, the narrative, to me, he made her the villain. And I'm not saying that she was an innocent bystander in the demise of their marriage. I'm pretty sure, I know she probably did shit too. But the way I feel like he word salads us to death without saying shit, it really aggravates me. Because you can say, I learned I moved too fast. That she was great because I loved her. Okay. And we got a great daughter out of this situation. But I learned I did not know who I was, what I liked, and how to even be in a relationship or marriage. And because I did not know how to be a partner, the shit didn't work. Because that is not blaming her. All it's saying is, even I did not know how to make this shit work. Because I ain't done it before. And to me, I feel like if you know what, I need my space and time. Cool, we don't have to live together because I love my space too. Okay, but he talks as if, I just, I need the space. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah. Because when you're sharing a life with somebody, it's almost like.
And I hate his pants. Your pants too high. Okay, your calf is out.
Like, you don't become one, but this is a partnership, right? And so for me, it's almost like I've never experienced anything like that, just coming from where I came from. So I never had to share.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I never had to compromise in a way. So I just think it taught me a lot about what compromising was like, and then things that, I can just work on as a person. It's a mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a mirror. It's a mirror. It's a reflection.
Why would you walk around the house with an AK? Why would you walk around the house with that gun? Why would you think it was cool and normal to walk around the house with a gun? This little shit. Okay, little shit. And again, him saying, I did not know how to share or compromise. Cool. But before, you still trying to make it seem as if it wasn't you.
Oh, it's a funny thing. If you go deaf, eventually you won't speak clearly. To me, you can't speak right if you can't listen right. So the correlation between the ear and the mouth is so connected that
And I don't trust men who sit and do this. I don't trust people who sit and do this. I don't trust it. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't, okay? And him sitting there, with his hands like this, a little triangle, okay? I don't trust you because this is not even a comfortable hand position. Who you praying for? Okay, I don't trust it. I don't trust triangle hand people. To me, Jeannie and Jeezy got together during COVID. Okay, during COVID. Decided to get married during COVID. Got pregnant during COVID. And broke up right after COVID was over. Okay, and see, why? What's it touching for? What is it for, Jeezy? What is it for? I don't, because to me, Jeezy trying to come off very much so is I'm calm. You know? I don't like it. It feels like you are presenting I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm, cool, and collected. Okay. I got my fingers together. I'm not swinging and hitting nobody. Okay. I'm just sitting here because God said, when I find a woman, I find a good thing. And I did not know how good the thing was. And Bishop, I just need I don't trust people who keep their hands together. I don't. Because this just isn't a natural feeling. You did not, really, okay. So he irks me in his fakeness.
So when I'm asking you, are you listening? And
Yes.
and as you listen, that should change who you marry, if you marry again, how you communicate, your music, every aspect of your life is like blood. It doesn't stay in one spot. It goes everywhere.
Right.
So wisdom is the same way. What would you do differently if the choice comes up again?
I would definitely take my time. You know what I'm saying? I've learned now that friendship is the biggest key to anything. I mean, I think when you become friends with someone,
I'm asking you,
and you're like really invested in the friendship, it just builds a different type of foundation. And I feel that differently, I would say I would build a
If you just looking for it, he looking for the string together.
I would make sure that the community is as strong as the foundation.
The community. Y'all know that Jeezy just wants the black folk to support him because he married Jeannie Mai and he don't want us. He feel we should support him because he's black as she is.
Because it takes a community like to keep you accountable and have people that you can process with.
And if you don't have that beforehand, then you shouldn't get married. If you don't have folk to hold you accountable, and also in conjunction to that, you don't have to have everybody in your business. Jeezy.
And have like-minded people that you can have conversations with about things that may.
Nope, you do not need like-minded people, because sometimes like-minded people are yes men and yes women. They think like you. You need rational, logical people who, if you give them a situation, they'll have a logical response. You don't want someone who thinks like you, because they'll think that you're right. They think like you.
Just might not be a end all be all issue, and then you're like really invested in the friendship. But it's things you might not understand. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, I didn't have a lot of great examples of relationships. And I do want to say this though, because I felt like when people hear me speak about like what I went through with my mom and all this stuff, they're like, oh, you went into a relationship or marriage with mommy issues. I had been working on that stuff. So that had nothing to do with, my timeline with my marriage. But
so what the fuck happened? He still can't even, and I don't mean like, hey, tell us what the problem was. But like, if you were talking about what you've learned, you can kind of pinpoint what was wrong. So you didn't have no mommy issues. So what was it?
As a man, and someone who was coming into his own, and someone who came from a world where like you know, your leadership is ruled with an iron fist because that's what survival is based on. And then for you to like start living in abundance and rather than scarcity. But it's things you might not understand, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you,
that's what he said. Look, I hope whoever he marries next is great for him. I hope he learned all there is to learn, but I also hope he will stop, because to me, he's always made it seem as if Jeannie Mai and how she thought and how she did things and how she was the issue. Now I do hear him saying that he realized that he, was not good at compromising or whatever. He wasn't used to sharing, and that could have been an issue as well. But I still feel like he just word salad all over me. Okay, I think he and a part of me think, did he marry Jeannie Mai thinking she would be my perfect, quiet, demure, no, and I hope it's not sound crazy, like a little Asian lady. They're so quiet, they love their husbands, they follow suit. I'm saying, did he want her to be his quiet little housewife who, only wanted to make him some food, some noodles, child, some rice, okay, some sushi, okay, and whatever else she cooks for him. And once she was still her own person, he realized, wait a minute, COVID is over. Oh, we're not stuck in the house together. She can leave the house and go do things. Oh, she don't want to sit around and please me. A part of me feel like, could that been a part of the conflict from what he wanted to what she wanted? Because it's easy to fall in love and be with somebody. COVID was a time to where nobody went nowhere. And that's why so many COVID relationships failed once COVID was able to go outside again. But a part of me feel like Jeannie did not want kids. You know what I'm saying? She had been adamant about not wanting kids and all this shit. And then COVID happened. You locked up with this handsome, bald-head man rapping and giving you good dick or whatever. And then, boom, I'm pregnant. Oh, okay, now it's this love fest and whatever. And he felt like, oh, she pregnant now, a kid, and she gonna be at the house chilling. And I can go out and be a rapper, and she at home with it. And she's like, I want to go out and do shit too. I'm not my mom who's gonna be at home cooking you dim sum. So I hope he learned something. He get child and put them fucking hands down. Anyway, why y'all let me cuss that man off that long? Why y'all let me do that to that man? I didn't want to do that man. I think what's left? Well, y'all, because we got like 15 minutes or something like that. Let's see. We're gonna do Marlon. We did Glow. We did okay. We did Porsha. We're gonna do Cardi. I be forgetting sometimes. Let's do Cardi real fast. So one, Cardi is this cheap. So Stefan had posted like a baby sweater, and what if I can find his post? He had posted a baby sweater. Hold on. And in Stefan's post, let me show you what he did. And Stefan's post, let's share this tab. He had posted this one. He posted a little baby sweater. It was his birthday, whatever. He had a good time hanging out and whatnot. Okay. Him and Cardi of the B. And he posted this, a little baby sweater with the name Liam. Okay. So folks are, oh, that's so cute. they named the baby Liam, because why else would Stefan post a baby sweater with the name Liam on it? Why would he do that? Baby Liam Diggs. Oh, it's so handsome. Okay, so he had posted some stuff or whatever and whatnot, which made folks feel like, okay, the baby name is Liam. Okay, we like it. It's a cute name. Now she got Blossom, and she has it was Blossom and Culture and Wave, and now Liam. Okay, so that was the rumor going around. Oh, that's the baby name because Stefan posted on the paper. So Cardi said, "Hold on, ho. No." So we still don't know what the baby name is, okay? But Corey said, my man got 3 jobs, okay? 3 jobs. So I got my face because he has the child, Stefan Diggs. Oh my God. It wasn't no sound. Hold on. Sometimes it will cut the sound off when I switch screens. Let me just pop it back up and I'll put it back on. See how I've been a hater? Let me add it back in, child. Hold on. Let's see.
I say, how is baby Liam? That is not his name. That's my man brand. His clothing brand. Bitch, my man got 3 fucking jobs. My man. That's his clothing brand. That's not my son's name. One day I'll tell you my son's name. It's so cute. I like it. I love his name. But no. That's my man clothing brand name. As y'all can see, the other day when I was wearing my green hair, I was wearing his pants, his clothing brand pants. He do brands clothes for men and women.
So Stefan is a football player. Y'all heard that right? With the sound working? I was working, but it's back working. So he is a football player. Okay. He has a clothing brand line. Okay. He now also has a furniture line that premiered at Art Basel, okay, over the weekend. And I said, Stefan, now first of all, Cardi said, bitch, what baby? Okay, just had a baby a month ago, and I'm out here looking like money. Okay, so they were at Stefan's art display. Okay, he's an artiste now. I figure Cardi just had the baby, bitch. Okay, she just push out the baby. And you really would not be able to tell that she is like a month postpartum. But what she is out there her man. Okay. And what he looking for? What he looking for? Okay. And he commented because she said, so dope to see my baby new furniture line displayed during Art Basel. Is it Art Basel or Art Basel? I think it's Art Basel. Okay. He said, the way you love and support me. You love and support me, girl. Okay. He then said, don't be showing these people you be laughing nigga out his drawers. Not out the drawers. Not laugh you out the drawers, girl. It's cute. Again, I hope and pray this is a healthy relationship. Okay. I really hope it is a healthy relationship, period. But I like how he supports her. I like how she supports him, but I also like how they both keep their professional life in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna make sure that we get into the money. But she said,
file your own damn papers. I do not need this. My husband has 2 jobs. I do not need this. My man has 2 jobs.
I don't have to be here. Okay, I don't have to be here. Also, at his now again, I had showed y'all when we seen Nikki Baby at her baby's party, her ass was out. I said, look, you can't be at your child's birthday party with your ass out. Cardi motherfucking B is at Stefan Diggs, her man, my man, at her man thing, okay, looking beautiful. However, bitch, I said Cardi's whole ass is out, okay, and you can't. They have dirty, nasty sex, okay. But Cardi, please do not get pregnant again. Please have some kind of birth control. Girl, do it. But again, you can't tell me they don't have dirty freakiness. Okay. But Cardi came to the party and the back of Cardi's dress was, no, it didn't. We discussed that yesterday. What's today? Tuesday? No, we discussed that Sunday. That wasn't right. Stefan wasn't even there. Stefan was not at the party. People said so that was a lie. Stefan and Offset did not get into it. But Cardi being ass out, but ass out in the most elegant of ways. Because this dress looked gorgeous. Okay. I love how the front was, cute, but the back, and even though it's, it's her butt or whatever, like it don't look tacky. That's it don't look tacky. And you're an adult at your grown man's birthday party, and I'm like, that's because he there. What you gonna do, bitch? What I'm gonna do? The crack was covered. Cardi said, I'm gonna show y'all after I birth my baby. I'm out here, with me and my man. Okay, you can't touch me, heifer. I said, girl, you better do it. You better do, girl. I love it. Okay. Also, the security guard who sued Cardi and lost was trying to attempt to refile the lawsuit. Okay. To retry the lawsuit because she said, oh, the jury could have been influenced because Cardi threw that pen at the reporter outside the courthouse. And the judge said, bitch, go sit down somewhere. Okay. But yeah, old girl, what's her name, child? I forgot the girl name. Old girl wanted to retry the case. Okay. And the judge said no. The judge said there's no evidence that outside moments, including the much discussed pen incidents, influenced the jury. The witness testimony also supported Cardi's claim that no physical contact ever happened. So no, you cannot do shit else. Now, she could go to a higher court, which is dumb. Okay, I really need a girl go sit down somewhere. Okay. Go get out. Hold on, yeah. Ayanla, what did the judge say?
Not on my watch.
Because why would you think they will retry the girl anyway? So Cardi B is winning all over the place. Okay. Now, what's left, y'all? Is it just 50s in there? That might be it. Is that what's left? I can y'all, my brain is late. Yeah, it's 50 though. So look, there is a weirdness going on in the world, okay? That people are making this Sean Combs documentary about 50 Cent. It aggravates me. One, Ray J. Hold on.
Now, as a journalist, you heard me say what I said.
A journalist
said, and that's kind of what cranked this whole thing up. But then fast forward to the documentary. Niggas saying that they was getting their ass taken, bro. Now, as a journalist, multiple times, kept partying. Nigga, owe you some money? I mean, yo, what the fuck is going on in this world, bro?
First of all, it's real crack. I'm like real crack. Even trying to, I don't think anyone said Diddy kept poking my butt, and I kept going back. And looking like I don't know. Most people said, I don't remember what was going on. I don't remember. But even trying to victim blame and victim shame, Ray, go sit down and stop smoking crack. Okay, that's thing one. But then I don't know why 50 Cent and Marlon, hold on.
Ever
got it
wrong for doing.
So Marlon was again, to me, people are changing the narrative and making this about, folks are after Diddy and not about the fact that Diddy did some shit. Okay. So stop trying to say, well, it's not about 50 Cent. It really is not about him. It's about Diddy. So Marlon was on a radio show on 92.3 discussing the thing, right?
Baby all close. Not you stupid. But yo, look, Puff is
Nah. You working with Pac?
Puff for 30 years.
You saw Big before he passed?
Yeah.
Bro, so you're close. And Jack, what were you saying?
In the documentary, there was insinuations of, that Diddy possibly had something to do with both Tupac and Biggie. And,
Who's telling the story, right? You can skew
people very close to the situation.
But you can create any narrative as a producer and as a director and as a storyteller. I can create a narrative. I could be like, you know what?
You have.
I could create a narrative.
Well, we see it all the time on reality shows.
Reality
shows.
Yeah,
that's how they're
you
write a
narrative. It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. I can get interviews. I can do this. I can get footage, and I could make you think this about that person.
Nah, for sure. Yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So for me, I think, look, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal. It's between.
People are saying 50 doing it, but 50's right for doing it. It's divided.
It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is gonna.
If 50 ever luck turn up on 50, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do
wrong.
The issue I have with people who keep trying to make it seem like, man, they lying on Puff. Man, why they trying to take Puff down? Anybody can, put a narrative together. It's like, no. While some of that stuff is opinionated as far as crimes Diddy committed over the years, there is a clear-cut narrative there's a clear-cut line in the sand that shows Diddy is not a good person. Diddy not being a good person does not mean that 50 Cent is a better person. Okay. We know 50 Cent is also a scoundrel in his own way. He may not be a drug dousing, freak off forcing, male prostitute, semen player with her. He may not be a bad person to the same level as Puff. But anyone trying to make it seem as if, the narration, want folk to feel some kind of way. People have always felt a way about Puff based on shit he did over the years. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And when you sit and think, well, damn, there were all these instances of him doing fucked up shit over the years and getting away with it. The fact that we know he fucked every artist on his label shows he's a bad person. Okay? We know he beat Cassie ass. He's a bad person. We know he beat Kim Porter and Mr. Hilton. He's a bad person. And it aggravates me when anyone tries to separate that notion to saying, well, look at who produced the documentary. Yeah, if it was you can't trust the white people, or you can't, and again, 50 Cent financed this. You know, he didn't create it. There were many other people doing the actual work. But people are so gung-ho to attach 50 to it and say, but look at what he did. And again, 50 ain't innocent. But again, what Diddy did doesn't have anything to do with what 50 Cent has also done in his life. Every writer, director, producer has created content or created things, and at home they can be fucked up individuals. It does not mean the women and people saying this is what Diddy did to me. And he was so powerful for all those years that I never felt like I was strong enough to come out and say this is what he did. I also feel like some folk who talking shit didn't even watch the goddamn thing. That aggravates me. So because Marlon said all of that, and also said how, you know, if 50 Cent time, you know, if karma comes around and smacks 50 in the face, what he gonna do? Okay. So 50 seen that, he said, hold up now, keep my name out your mouth, boy. I said, not you using him from white chicks, not using Marlon from white chicks, girl. I said, nobody what you do. You know, no, why would you know that? Okay, but again, 50 was like, you know, hey, keep my name out there. Now again, also 50 Cent, you should not want to be for the comedian. Okay. Okay. So Marlon said, now let's think about this 50. He put up 12 years of slave. I said, now you're a slave. So now Marlon and 50 is back and forth in it because of what Marlon said, and it's a back and forth situation. Then 50 put up this post where it said, I know 149 countries. I want all the smoke punk.
Never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to.
The fact that 50 posted a alleged picture of Marlon near Diddy, meaning you was somewhere at some party that he was at.
I don't frequent those type of parties, and even if I go, like I said, been doing Diddy parties for 15 years, and I must say, you never let me down, Puff. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Good times, people. I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen? Never.
So 50 is messy. 50 is, but again, in Marlon's defense in this, Marlon was saying, even if I was at an event, at a Puff party, I didn't see that stuff. But it's like, Marlon, were you drugged too? And you didn't know it? We don't know. Okay. But again, they're back and forth in it. Okay. Back and forth in it. And then Marlon said, just enjoying my life in cigars. Calm for the storm. For the record, I don't condone any abuse of women, period. Unlike some people who have a track record of domestic violence, I got 5 sisters and a mother I honor. I rep us always. Don't let anyone create narratives. Marlon Lamont Wayans is an exceptional man. Good day, Curtis. So his point, which is, I'm smoking. Not the golf course. So it in both of their defenses, Marlon, I do feel like your stance of I don't condone violence against women. That's fine, you know. But you also can't try to negate the fact because you say stuff like, "Oh, anyone could put out a narrative," as if we did not see the video proof of him beating people and folks saying, "Yes, he tortured me in some kind of way." You know what I'm saying that's the part that's weird. Now, Marlon, Marlon. Marlon also. Now, I don't know if this is a real picture. I don't know. But Marlon posted this picture of Diddy and 50 Cent in a hot tub. Just for the record, bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis. Rubber dub dub. No rubber dub dub. I don't know. At the end of the day, Puff is the villain. But that does not make 50 the hero. It doesn't at all. Okay. And then Alexandria Stapleton, that's a part she directed the documentary. Okay. And she's responding to people saying how did you get the footage of Diddy? Because if you have not watched the documentary, there is footage of Diddy, talking cash money shit that's more incriminating than all the other shit. Period. Okay. Let's see. She said, reacting to the legal threats, Stapleton tells Deadline that Combs' response appeared to stem from shock over what was included in the documentary. I don't know what's in his head or why he's reacting this way that he is, but we all could see that when the project came out, it included things that were probably a surprise to him. Perhaps he or someone in his camp was able to see that was going to be a different project. She also stressed that the series was created from within hip-hop culture, not as an outside interpretation. This was the only documentary that was made by people in the culture. Again, 50 was a EP. Okay. She's like, being a black woman making a film like this. I took the opportunity very seriously. Again, people keep attaching 50 as if she didn't create it as well. And it said, despite facing backlash and legal pressure, Stapleton says her fear should not stop a project. And a lot of people who are in the series lived in fear because their voices were muted and silenced. The best way to combat fear was for me to make the film. Period. So I'm like, girl, 50 is guilty of things as well. And so is he did. Because after that, Ja Rule, who was again also making claims about 50 is the one doing that what he did. And I'm like, child, he put up all the stuff that, because in the past, 50 Cent has been a problematic person. Okay, he has been accused of assaults from exes as well. One of his ex was his son's mom, the oldest son, accused him of trying to burn the house down. So again, there are also things in 50's past that make me know 50 ain't the hero, but I never thought he was. I didn't watch the documentary thinking, 50 Cent is a truth teller. I watched for the people who gave their stories of what happened. You don't even hear from 50 in anything. It's from people who was in Puff's life for all those years. Women who accused him, the crazy ass jurors as well. So the fact that so many people are only focusing on what 50 Cent was an EP, to me, that means you just don't want to accept the fact that Diddy is a dangerous individual. And so is 50 Cent. But one does not exclude the other. Right now, we're discussing what Diddy did. If someone wants to make a video documentary, please make one. I'll watch that one too. And if it's enough evidence that he is a fucked up person as much as Diddy was, yeah, put him in jail too. But sometimes, child, stop trying to change the narrative. Puff is dangerous. Okay? Okay. Y'all, that is it. We are done. Okay? I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Okay, y'all know we have other content up on my channel. Go watch the other content on the channel. I will be reviewing Bel Air. I will be reviewing All's Fair TV show as well. So those reviews will be up sometime tomorrow because it's almost midnight now. So I can't guarantee those will be up in the morning. But again, sometime tomorrow those will be up. Y'all make sure, okay, to like the video, okay, to comment, subscribe, share, and all of that good stuff I ask y'all to do every single time. Okay, please and thank you. If I would go chill, I will be live. I will have some kind of content up tomorrow. Make sure that you are looking for my content. I'm being much more consistent. I've been consistent. Around here. Okay. And I appreciate y'all for riding with me as I get back on track. Okay. But y'all be good, be safe, and everything. I gotta go. But I love you all. Bye.